What's going on, everybody? Got a little short tutorial for you today on how to clean your NES cartridge games. It's not really too difficult of a concept, but there is some pointers you do need to know to make sure it's done right. And there's a lot of other YouTube videos out there that show you how to do it the wrong way, and so hopefully plenty of people will see this and stop ruining your old games, because that leaves a little tiny hole in my heart every time I see or hear someone throwing away an old game. I just can't stand it. Anyways, first we'll just get started with showing you what you need. You can use pipe cleaners. For cartridge games, it's not as ideal, but if that's all you've got for whatever reason, then that works fine. Or Q-tips. The next most important part is the window cleaner. Okay, and I'll explain to you real quick. A lot of people are smart enough to know not to use water, but I have seen people do it. But I'm sure they're shot down pretty quickly for being idiots, and rightly so, because that kind of is stupid. Of course, if you did it yourself and you just didn't know, that doesn't necessarily make you an idiot, but it's an idiot thing to do, because water will seriously corrode the contacts in there, and is almost a guarantee to ruin the game eventually. The more common thing I see people use, though, is rubbing alcohol. And while rubbing alcohol is much less likely chance to corrode the contacts, it can still corrode the contacts. And the main thing is here, though, is that water and rubbing alcohol will leave stuff behind on the contacts. When you clean these, the point is to clean everything off of the contacts, and that's why we use window cleaner. Window cleaner is streak-free. It doesn't leave behind any sort of residues. It dries clear. It dries clean, and that's exactly what you want for something like this. If you've ever cleaned a window or a mirror with anything except glass cleaner, you'll know exactly what I mean. You'll leave behind streaks, you'll leave behind little dirty, weird looking cakey places, and that's exactly what will happen to these contacts. And so the point of cleaning this is you're not getting a good connection. But if you leave behind residue and stuff, you're going to be having just as many problems with not getting a good connection. So that's the main point of this tutorial, is that it is imperative to use the glass cleaner, and it really will make a huge difference on your video game's lifespan, as well as actually being cleaned up. So anyways, we'll go ahead and get going here. All you got to do is take your little Q-tip and spray some of the window cleaner on there, just like that. And it's okay to scrub these, okay? I've seen people say you got to be easy on some of the other YouTube videos. Some of my research before I did this, started doing these cartridge cleaning. Some people say you got to be soft and easy. That's not true. It would be true if you use something like water rubbing alcohol, because you'd be more likely to easily corrode it. But when you're using window cleaner, you can scrub and scrub and scrub all you want to, because this is nice and soft. It's not going to scratch it or damage it, and the window cleaner isn't going to get in there and corrode or leave residue. And that's another big point of using the Windex. So what we do is you're going to just do like this and get the contacts really well. And you can scrub them really well, like I was just saying, and get in there really good. And then the next imperative point is not just doing one side. You do want to do both sides. So go ahead and take it and scrub the other side, just like that. And also make sure you get all the way to the back. Don't just do the very tip. You want to go all the way down in there. Because the contacts for the 72-pin connector of the NES do go all the way back. And even if you've got a good connection in one place but a bad connection on the other place, you're still going to have the same problems with having to blow games out all the time. Let's see, look, I tore that one up pretty nice. That's pretty weird. But yeah, that's all there really is to it. The main thing is just to make sure you use the window cleaner, because, I mean, if you don't have it, then just wait, because you're going to be ruining the game. You're going to be pretty much just, you know, farting in the wind, because it's really not going to do you any good. But anyways, I appreciate you guys watching this tutorial. I hope it was helpful, and I hope a lot of people get to see this so they can give those old games plenty of extra life that they deserve. If you'd like, I'd appreciate it if you would like the video. If this helped you out, return the favor and help me out by liking the video and help other people out, because that means more people will find it. You should also subscribe. I've got a lot of really awesome tutorials and a lot of case modding tutorials for video game consoles, which is really cool and can be really fun. So definitely subscribe. It'll be a worthwhile subscription. Appreciate it, guys.